Hello, my Aquarian friends. Karen Barney, Karmic One Tarot, bringing you your May 2020 general forecast. What's happening for the Aquarians in May of 2020? Please remember that general readings are just that. They are meant for many. So do check your moon and also rising signs for any additional messages. What's going on for the Aquarians in May of 2020? What is it they need to know? How are they going to navigate May? And what is the outcome they are seeking for May of 2020? One or two cards, please, for my Aquarius friends. Aquarius, May of 2020. King of Pentacles, my Aquarian friends, loud and proud, feeling very strong. The King of Pentacles is a solid character. He's dependable. He's loyal. He's the provider of the deck. He's also an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So are you approaching whatever you're approaching here in May in a very grounded and practical, steady way? It's happening here for my Aquarian friends who might be on the cusp of Capricorn, the Seven of Swords. There is a situation you are trying to distance yourself from, perhaps. Might even be that there's been some sort of deception and you've been undermined. Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There you are on the table, my friends. Queen of Swords, a very blunt, matter of fact, sometimes sharp person who makes some sort of decision in, I don't want to say in a heated rush, but it's not something you deliberate over for months and months. This is a situation where you analyze it and you say, okay, now I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a decision and we're going to act on it. I have the Knight of Pentacles. So there is a new plan afoot, my Aquarius friends. What is it you are planning? What is it you are doing in the month of May? My Aquarian friends, the Knight of Pentacles, the man with a plan, slowly, steadily, sure-footedly moving forward, okay? And you might even look at it as this is a step back, okay? And certainly it could be. It looks like you've been demoted even, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. You are now moving forward out of whatever this deception and whatever this distancing that you're doing. You are now moving forward to smoother waters here. One more card, thank you. And the Six of Pentacles is the generosity coming in, my friends. It is perhaps a financial generosity. It could also be a generosity of spirit, someone that is lending a helping hand. Now, the question is that from you to them or from them to you? So here's our outcome for the month of May. And then I have the Six of Rods at the bottom of the deck, followed by the 9, the 10, and the 9 of Cups. So things are going to work out just as you hoped, my friends, just as you wished. They may even work out better than you'd hoped. Wonderful energy there. The Six of Wands, card of success. So rest assured, my Aquarian friends, things are going to change, most definitely, but you're making decisions for a plan that is going to lead you to a much more generous and comfortable future. Tell me why. Thank you. The King of Wands, the King of Pentacles is here, along with our Six of Wands. So twice out on the table. First card out from the clarifying deck. So you are moving forward to this position of security. You are approaching this in a very grounded and practical way, and you are looking at leaving something behind. Are you leaving a decision behind, my Aquarian friends? The Three of Pentacles. You have worked on this. You've built it to where it needs to be, and now the question is, what else does it need? Is there something else that you need to add to it? What is part of the plan here, my Aquarian friends? You need to put together the right people, the right components, the right situations in order for you to move this forward to the success and public recognition that you're going to have. Now, public recognition could be anyone saying, hey, congratulations. It could be that you are finally recognized in your field for what you built, and you may have to travel some distance in order to be recognized. And that's a decision that's not easily undertaken right now. You have to have a plan in action. There has to be a really good plan. Tell me what the Seven of Swords is here for, please. The Seven of Swords for my Aquarians in May of 2020. The Libra card, the Justice, balance, Perhaps it's something legal. The Queen of Swords can be a rather snap decision by someone in authority. The Justice card is about balancing things out and making things right and fair and just and perhaps even legal. So if you are doing something legal here, my friends, you're going to hear news on that very soon with the Page of Pentacles. And I've got the Knight and the King out already. So all we're missing is the Queen to take care of business. So are you going to take care of business with this Queen of Swords? It is in your court, my friends. It is in my Aquarian's court. Queen of Swords. The Sun, wonderful energy there, Aquarius. This is things coming to light. If there's been some sort of deception, that comes out into the light, and you are able to act on it once you rationalize it, once you put it in perspective and decide how to handle it. It is coming out, though. Whatever it is going to put you in a much better position, my Aquarian friends. What's happening with the Queen of Swords? The Queen of Swords from my Aquarians, May 2020, the Empress. So there might be a new child coming in, my friends. Just bear that in mind. The Empress is all about creating the life you want, creating the plan to move forward. And it might require that there is some sort of payout, or perhaps you getting some sort of a loan. This is a situation where you're going to need additional, feels like. The Queen of Wands, that is your sole focus there, though, my Aquarian friends. You are most definitely focused on moving forward. The Queen of Wands is a woman of action. She is, once she gets her hooks into something, once she gets her claws or her teeth into something, she doesn't let it out of her sight. She's a very driven and career-minded woman, also very forceful and fiery, and she acts pretty quickly. Queen of Wands has a laser focus, and so does this Knight of Pentacles. He doesn't take his eye off the goal, which is directly in front of him here at all times. So he does not deviate from the plan. He might take a sidestep and get right back on course, but he really doesn't deviate from the plan, and they're telling you not to as well. In other words, investigate and take a really hard look at which way your plan is going, and make sure you are on the right plan, on the right path, my Aquarian friends. Page of Swords is a very inquisitive, a very investigatory energy, somebody that wants to know exactly what's what. And you know what? There might be something that you need to really look at, something that needs to come out into the light. The Page of Swords is generally one that deciphers conversations, mulls them over many times, and looks for the truth in whatever the statement was, because many times the truth is couched in a lot of fluff. So you got to get to the bottom of it. Get to the bottom of what it is that you are hearing about whatever this justice means to you, this balance, this fairness. What does it mean to you to make it fair? The Six of Swords, along with the Eight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So you are, in fact, hearing messages of things moving very, very quickly toward a period of stability. The Four of Pentacles, a card of amassing what it is you need to move forward and be able to be recognized for your contribution here. Now, contribution to whatever it is that you are focused on, whatever your plan is, my friends. You've put together the right people, the right components up here, and now you're settling in on them. You're solidifying the foundation of whatever it is you are building, and you are moving forward to peace. You're building your peace, and you are solidifying that foundation. It's going to get easier, my Aquarian friends. Tell me why the Six of Pentacles is here, please, for my Aquarians. Thank you. The Tower comes in unexpected, my friends. You know, the Tower is not necessarily a destructive card. It may feel destructive when it happens, but it's generally for your benefit in the long run. So you've got to look at, okay, the structures have been torn down around me, but I do have options as a result, and perhaps, you know, there's been a new, an unexpected expense, but how is that going to turn out? It might be an unexpected home expense. It might be that you come across a new home, my friends, and you say, I have to jump at it. You're solidifying your foundation. This is also a card of happiness and security and foundation. It's also called the wedding card, the marriage card. So are you now committed to building this foundation, whether it's because of a new child or making something legal, having things balance out? You are going to get the news, my friends, that you are able to move forward in a very, very quick way in order to build this foundation and this strength and solidity. It's going to catch you off guard. It might be an opportunity that stares you in the face and you go, oh my God, I didn't expect that. And you need to jump at it. You need to solidify it. You need to lock it down. And you do recognize that this is part of your happiness and what you'd been wishing for. It may come out of the blue. It might not be something that you recognize right away. It might be something that you do need to negotiate the challenges through. So just bear in mind, my friends, that happiness is coming right behind this victory. So what's happening here? The King of Swords, my Aquarian friends. So not only have you made some preliminary deliberations about this situation, you are now taking it in and really deciding, really investigating what it is your next step is. What is the next part of the plan? You are focused on moving forward, and you're not going to back down from that. The King of Swords can be an attorney. There's something legal. The King of Swords is a learned man. He's someone that you may go to for counseling or for some advice, whether it be municipal or judicial or even personal. The King of Swords is a very decisive character. He's going to mull things over in a very analytical, fair, and balanced way, and then he's going to make his decision based on his deductions. And it's not necessarily an emotional decision. I don't have a cup on the table, do I? I do not have one single cup on the table at this point. So this is not an emotional decision for you, my Aquarian friends. This is a situation where you take the facts and just the facts, Jack, and you get to the bottom of them and you say, okay, now that I know what's in front of me, I can now make a decision. And maybe the decision is on your part and unexpected for other people, perhaps people in your household. They're not expecting what you decide. What's the King of Swords here for, please, for my Aquarian friends for? Why is the King of Swords here in May? Thank you. The King of Wands, the director, the CEO, the person in charge. So not only do we have you intensely focused, making some preliminary judgments here for your best interest here with the Sun and creating exactly what your new plan is, but you are really taking charge, my friends. You are really going to use that King of Wands energy, the director, the fire king, the warrior king, not backing down from anything. You are really going to be using that energy to bring in this Ten of Pentacles security, my Aquarian friends. The Ten of Pentacles can represent family as well, but it is most likely your security, and a group of people perhaps come together for their collective well-being, perhaps as in a family, or maybe even people that work under you. Maybe you're making some decisions for their well-being and their security. Let's see what the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle card deck has to say for my Aquarians in May of 2020. Aquarius, May of 2020. Thank you. The Shadow Queen. Acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. Well, you are most definitely acquiring knowledge, my friends. You are seeking out, building whatever you need to bring this justice and this fairness about. The insecurity can be here, my friends. It's time for you to move forward, and you're moving forward to more peaceful waters, but nothing here is certain. It's just based on your judgment and happiness how you're going to do this, and it is going to be a situation where all of the results are unknown. We're not going to know exactly how to do this quite yet, and you may be manipulating or being manipulated in some sense or fashion through this negotiation. So make sure you get to the bottom of whatever the facts are. Again, just the facts, Jack. All right, make your decision based on the facts and the facts alone. All right, my Aquarian friends, I do hope this finds everyone in your home and household well and healthy. Please leave me a comment if this message strikes you. I love hearing from you. And don't forget to like and share. And if you'd like to connect with me for a chat or even a private session, all of my details are in the description box below. And we will speak to you again very soon. Thank you.